My peoples, I just got off work and I just want to make a quick video saying thank you because we are now at 400 subscribers. I made this channel, I think it was at the beginning of this year, and I am shocked that over 400 people. Can you think about the whole thing about this for a second? 400 people. 400 people looked at me. That's like, you know what? This freaking handsome gooner, I'm gonna freaking subscribe to him. This gooner who all he does is muscle ups and yaps to a camera in his apartment, where he sits on the floor. He doesn't even sit on the couch. He sits on the floor, and I think I'm going to listen and subscribe to him, so that way next time he posts I can see another video of his. That is a shock to me. You know, sometimes I make these videos and the intro takes me like at least 10 minutes. 8 tries of trying to make the perfect intro, and there's several cuts, so many cuts of me just pausing, looking up in the air, trying to figure out the right words to say. And you know, I appreciate this. You know, a lot of videos, you know, I try to make what I like and not what the views say. You know, like the peak strength video, or like the other video, like the video I just posted, like how to do 100 push-ups, already at 300 views. Like, what? Insane. The growth is amazing. I'm very grateful. I appreciate all y'all. So I'm gonna make a slight or a quick Q&A just so people can get to know me. We can build up this parasocial relationship, you know what I mean? So first question I get a lot is how many times a week do you train? I train whenever I can, for real. Most of the time it's just once or twice a week though. Where are you from? Miami. What do you do for work? I am a welder. What got you into calisthenics? For real, it was this girl that my mama was trying to hook me up with her bestie. She was like, hey, she got a daughter. So, yeah, I mean, we was chopping it up, and then we was talking on WhatsApp. And then Shorty had a story on WhatsApp. You have stories like Snap or Instagram or something like that. And I saw one time she had this dude that was buff as hell, beautiful. I'm talking light skin, that slight afro fade, beautiful eyes, and buff as hell. And she had the little heart eye emojis all over, and I was like, damn. Gotta start the Andrew Tate arc, you know what I mean? But afterwards, it kind of motivated me to start working out. And I was homeschooled at the time, so I ain't really had nothing else to do. So all I did was just push-ups, and I had this 20-pound dumbbell. If I can find a photo, I'll put it up there. But that dumbbell been with me for a while. I ain't seen it in a while, but that dumbbell, bro, I remember I would always wake up, do a few hundred crunches, then try to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and then just curl that thing 100 times. I remember I couldn't even curl 20 pounds. I was like, hitting it, and then I would use my fingers to assist. That kind of shows like that mentality, just like keep going no matter what, you know what I mean? Just work with what you got. So I was like 140 pounds, 15 at the time. So really it was for a girl, but then after a while, I grew up this type of like love for the game, this passion of just like, I like doing this. I like seeing how far I can progress, because I ain't had nothing else to do. And I would see, you know, these moves, like how to jump over the bar, how to do muscle, how to do the spinning 360. And one of the things that really enabled me to do was just the fact that you could do it at home. You didn't need equipment. You didn't need anything. I would do pull-ups. I would do pull-ups on the door frame if I could. Mom would record me. My dad would get pissed off at me. He'd say, you better break that frame, boy. And, you know, I was really lucky, for real. I was really lucky to have that as like an outlet to do things. It's not the best outlet, but, you know, it helped me during a lot of times of struggle. So yeah, that's how I got into calisthenics. It was because of a shorty, as most guys do. Now I just do it for the love of the game. I just do it for fun, to stay fit, stay mobile. And I mean, I'm thankful again, because having a healthy body is so underrated as a privilege. Like I can wipe my ass without having to worry about it. There are people who have to worry about that and have to go through excruciating pain. People can't walk upstairs backwards, or people can't walk up a hill backwards. They literally can't. It's like pretty grateful for where I'm at right now. So that's how I got into calisthenics. What else? How you work out when you have no time? I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. There is time, 24 hours in a day. If you count how many times you go to the bathroom, take a shit, and go on TikTok for several hours, not several hours, but you know what I mean, I'm exaggerating, but you have time. You don't find time, you make time, for real. I used to work 80 hours a week, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And, we all have different places, different blessings, because I could say I worked 12 hours a day, 80 hours a week, and I did. But it was still easier than most other people because I was still living with my parents. I didn't have to worry about cooking. I didn't have to worry about other responsibilities. I just had to worry about work. And that's a pretty big blessing. So do what you can with what you got. If you got to wake up a bit early, hey man, think about it. It's worth it, for real. Having a healthy, strong body, when you see yourself and you can carry stuff easier, and you notice like certain weights, certain daily activities, they get easier, it's a hell of a motivator, especially when you're just thinking about, like, honestly, one of the motivators for me is like this one time in freshman year of high school. I can't believe I'm telling this story. This one time in high school, I was dancing with this girl and she was a bit bigger. And when I was trying to do some cool shit, I tipped her down and I dropped her. I dropped her, bro. She was big, bro. I couldn't handle all that. But now that'll never happen with anybody. I won't embarrass anybody again. That shit was terrible. I'm sorry. Hey, shorty, if you're watching this, hope the best. But yeah, you got time. Even if you gotta spend, like, even doing small workouts, stuff like that, like 15-minute workouts. Like me, when I did that 100 push-ups, I did that in like less than 5 minutes. Man, my chest is sore. It'll be sore for probably 2 more days. Like, it's like, there is time. You don't need to do like a several-hour workout. The people who work out for several hours, they don't have lives. They don't have much responsibility for real, unless they're athletes and get paid for it. Another question I've seen, or I know will pop up, is Junior, what's the socials? I don't have socials. I don't have Insta. I don't have Snap. I got nothing. Maybe I got TikTok. I just like seeing the edits, but I don't have socials. I know it's like key for growing, but I like to keep myself private, for real. But yeah, that's kind of like the whole video. Small, quick little Q&A. But I just want to say, for real, for all 400 plus of y'all, thank you. If they're new to the channel, my name is Junior. Try to make good calisthenic content, better than what everybody else be saying the same thing over and over again, how to get six-pack abs. I'm trying to give you real, simple value. But yeah, I hope the video helps. Hope you got to build this parasocial relationship with me better. Hope you have a good day. See you.